New patch notes incoming from the Pre-Patch Podcast. Make sure to check them out. The thing that I'm most sick and tired of is I'm sick and tired of BattleBit being referred to as a fucking Roblox shooter. Because
I have seen that.
It is not.
It is not Roblox at all.
I know. Every time I play, I'm like, I have to reiterate, like, this is not Roblox. Like, it's so much better.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, if you have a VR or MetaQuest, and you want to play Roblox, you will be able
There's
to
gonna be
do
some
that soon.
crazy little kids on there, man. Crazy little shits just running around.
Speaking of crazy little kids, I've been seeing way too many fucking BattleBit Remastered fucking montages of people just being on all the Adderall, just
on the VoIP.
Bro.
Yeah,
Some of them are
kicking all of the
hilarious, though.
9-to-5 workers' asses. Just they
did
don't
you
even,
see
they don't
that
even have a
one?
chance, dude. They don't even know they're dead until like 5 seconds later.
That one, I think I know which one you're talking about. I saw it on Twitter today as well.
Dude.
That one to me really, I have to be like a little sus about that, because like he was flicking to things so accurately that I'm like, there's no fucking way.
There's 100% hackers
and he
in the
does
game.
the fucking head, like the lean shimmy too.
Yeah,
it was all like.
I know he's a pro. He's like a 100.
There's a few clips in there where it was like showing mouse movement and stuff too, like while he was doing it.
Even the mouse movement, I'm like looking at it and I'm just like, there's no, like that flick was so accurate, and it just like stopped dead on the dude's head, like directly in the middle of it.
Here's what I will say, man. They are no joke about banning the shit out of some people for cheating.
They aren't.
They are.
It is so fun to literally go into a match and just watch like
it's not a wall, literally.
The hilarious thing is it's
are
not
they doing
just
the siege route where they have the public ban list?
Yes,
they do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
it shows in the
it's always going, but it comes in huge waves at sometimes. It's like a tsunami hits your screen and just ban. It's amazing.
It's fucking nuts, dude. And they're fast on it too, because like I've reported people that like the one thing I really wish that they would change about this game is the startup is way too long. Like it's like 45 seconds. And
it's long, and it's worse because everyone's screaming in their mics.
Yeah, they all. It's like,
don't get me wrong. I love the VoIP.
Mic.
I think the VoIP is a lot of fun, but in the start, it is rough. It's like it's like when you drop into like a battle royale lobby. Remember like the old days thing, where like Arma 3 or PUBG. Yeah, you drop into like that starting zone.
Imagine
everybody's just screaming.
Imagine in PUBG lobbies if everybody was forced to spawn in the exact same spot.
Yeah,
and everybody's mic is just on. Like that is what this is.
I guess we're talking about BattleBit now, but we don't have to go on too much longer. But the cool thing is too with the report system is when you report somebody, like somebody was spamming their mic and I clicked on them, it already had stated 2 other people, anonymous people, have reported this user for mic spamming,
and they're quick. So they're quick to ban them.
It's cool to see that too. That like I'm not the only one reporting like these insensitive people. Like
I hate people playing music, bro. I can't stand the fucking people that just run around.
It depends to me if they're doing it all the time, but if it's like a soundboard, they do it like.
No.
Like
these are people that are like playing fucking Spotify.
I know who you're talking about, or like the guys with just hot miking, just.
Yeah, dude. I had a guy in one of my games that legitimately was. I swear to God, I think their like little brother or sister was getting their ass tore up for fucking breaking a plate. Like, I guess it was. From the context that I got, it was like because I heard the entire conversation and I followed this person because I just wanted. At that point, I was just like intrigued about what it was.
Interesting.
Apparently, the kid had like the mom had this like plate from like their great grandmother that was like handed down from generation to generation to generation, and apparently he put it in the microwave and cooked chicken nuggets on it and got the plate out of the microwave that was too fucking hot and then dropped it on the floor and busted it into a billion pieces. And then I heard him getting his ass beat. And I'm just like, man, at that point I was like, I don't know if I want to report this dude or like
the shit, bro,
like
the shit you do for chicken nuggets, man. I'm just saying.
Man. But it's
a great time though, overall.
So going into quick hits, this is where we talk about the little bits of news that needs to
the
little
guys.
Come out. Yeah, it's the little guys. It's
for
the small
guys.
It's the small streamer news. Obviously we had the Steam Deck come out, wild success. And so then Asus jumped on the train and decided to come out with the Asus Rog Ally. We know a few people in our chats that actually have the Asus Rog Ally. I was actually interested.
It's pretty good.
Interested. Well, so I've heard
it
ups and downs
until you realize that they somehow made a worse battery than the Steam Deck, which is already horrible.
And that's what this is about, right?
No. So no. So that's one of the issues. The other issue that is plaguing it is the fact that their thermal, which I don't grasp. Like, how do you not make sure that something that is a pocket PC that has to like really pump out this stuff is not like doesn't have the proper thermal, like, you know, heating and venting. So
why can't you be like the most amazing console, the Nintendo Switch?
Yeah.
Like buddy, we get that you like the Switch. You don't have to rub it in all the time.
But
jeez, Nintendo
the award-winning Nintendo Switch, man. Like, come on, man.
So if you do own one of these things, you need to be on the lookout, because there is an issue where it will overheat, and actually it overheats to the point that the spot where the SD card reader is at will expand and your SD card will move. And to the point that it actually will slip out and fall into the system itself.
Wow.
So and there's no way to get the card out unless you unscrew everything and take the system apart,
which voids your warranty,
and then you can't. So there's a big issue with that, as well as their operating system. Supposedly, like, they're having quite a bit of problems where it's just like it's not functioning properly. It's blue screening. So you know, I'm not shitting on it. Like, these are all things that they can. Well, okay, the blue screening they can patch. The heat system, the heating, they can't, like, that's not you can't patch that. That's not a patch thing. That's a hardware problem. So I don't know what they're going to do with that, but it is an issue. Razer has also, if you guys have a you know, a Razer account or anything like that, you guys need to be on the lookout. Just, you know, you might want to check with your security, you know, companies that you might have, or people that monitor like your personal information. But they were hit with a massive breach. And so they're investigating how big this was, but it was confirmed that they did have a breach that were going after emails and passcodes and, you know, personal information and all that kind of stuff. So no credit card information, nothing like that was taken, at least from what they've said so far, but there was a breach when it came to their email and password. So just be on the lookout for that. Vampire Survivors, I'm actually kind of excited about this one. So Vampire Survivors, we've talked about quite a bit. You know, obviously we have said that it, you know, went to phones, and then it went to you know, it's going over to the Switch, or I think it's actually already on the Switch, or comes in on August. But
I don't know, Enigma, is it on the Switch?
Yeah,
I'll check. I'll check.
He's been playing on the Switch this entire time.
I legitimately have, yeah.
But it is, new DLC is actually dropped for Vampire Survivors with a couple new characters, and they're launching couch co-op in August, which actually I'm pretty excited about. I think that's pretty
exciting.
Kind of thing.
You could probably play that with the Steam co-op, the Steam
share
LAN thing, Steam like, share, whatever it is. You probably do that.
Yeah. So yeah, so I think that'd be. I'm interested to see what that looks like. Like, we haven't seen one of these games that has done multiplayer yet, so that's a that's new for that. And again, kudos to this dude, the one guy that's doing this, to just like develop, just being like, you know what, I'm gonna keep
little guys, man.
Like,
it's the little guys.
The game sold for fucking like $2 and whatever else. I think his deals.
Just so you guys know, Vampire Survivors is not on the Switch yet. Terrible game. It's not on the Switch. Not on the best console ever.
Wow. Too bad.
Yeah.
Dude,
I like this art.
I love that Bill is getting such a crack right now. It's just like, yes.
I wonder, you know, I you know what I'm gonna do next time is
maybe we are in the right universe, guys.
I am gonna get a little Nintendo hat, and I'm gonna put it on your fucking guy. Like, your little Nintendo hat is just gonna be sitting there, or in your background. I'm gonna put like a little Nintendo guy jumping up and down Mario. So
we've jumped back onto the right timeline.
Yeah,
there you go.
This is how it was meant to be.
We do have a few minutes. I don't know, chat, if you guys want to kind of post your questions, feel free. And while we're waiting for questions to come in, I'm just going to remind everybody that is listening, you can always join us live. We do this every Thursday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Twitch. Pre-patch podcast. You can look us up on both. You can also check out all of our VODs on YouTube. We also have amazing shorts that Bill and Enigma have been pumping out crazy amounts of content for that. So thank you to these guys. We're on Spotify. You can find us at anchor.fm/pre-patch podcast or any of your podcast apps. Really, I mean, you can kind of get us pretty much anywhere. I mean, you can go
also
if Discord.
Just a really quick PSA. If you guys were listening to us on Stitcher, make sure that you guys are moving over to our Stitcher was another like Anchor-esque thing. It is shutting down. So if you guys were on our Stitcher, move over to Anchor. Like we're now over on Anchor. Stitcher was just another platform that we were just pushing the episodes to. It is shutting down. I think it's already shut down. So
bad. I didn't even know about this.
Yeah.
Still don't know what Stitcher is.
Stitcher was the Anchor before Anchor started, essentially. So
okay, gotcha.
Yep.
We also, if you wanted to go to the chat, we did have kind of like 3 more little quick hits. That me and Bill kind of found out throughout the podcast.
I can put this on there. Like
he's resetting, guys. He's gonna recalibrate.
So Gex, if you guys remember Gex the Gecko, where did this console, when did this game launch? Like this was like done
PS1, I believe.
PS1.
I believe so.
I never played Gex the Gecko.
I never played Gex either.
What? Oh, it was so good.
I figured this was a
so many
game because like
classic references.
Like you love like Sly Cooper and all that kind of stuff.
It was definitely what sprouted that love for these games.
I know of Gex, like I've heard of Gex, but I'd never played it.
Yeah, it is a really cool game. They had a lot of cult classic like movie references. It was just really cool, man. So yeah, it's gonna be coming out on the new modern consoles.
Well, they're doing what? Is it
Trilogy,
it's not a remake, right? It's just like they're just bringing it out, or are they redoing it?
I don't know for sure. I haven't totally checked out.
Hold on, I think let's see. Gex Trilogy limited runs is officially coming to modern consoles. It's coming to PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, PC via Steam.
It's not even loading for me, so I don't know.
I think it's just they're bringing them out. I don't think that they're redoing it.
Just kind of porting them.
Yeah,
which is cool, man. It's definitely a game that needs some more love, or at least needs to be elongated, known, just like kept alive, really.
So I'm down for it. I wonder if they're going to change any of the text, the voice,
because there were some really crude ones back in the day, man.
There's some crude ones, and I wonder which version they're going to do. If they're going to do the American version or the European version, because there's a completely different voice actor for both.
Yeah. What was the name of remember Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Yeah,
that was
could you imagine if there was a remake of that shit? Like, well, in today's
it'd be just as bad as Postal. You remember Postal?
Yeah.
They're actually Postal is still being made. Like they're still making games.
They're still going.
Which is shocker to me.
They don't give a shit.
Also, PlayStation is releasing their PS5 accessibility controller on December 6th. This thing, I want to pull this up because this thing looks dope.
I think it's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah,
it looks really cool, and it's all with the purpose of making games more playable to people with disabilities or that can't use a standard controller.
Yeah, this thing is amazing. Let me bring it down here. So
it's definitely a good move.
The customizability on it, my guys. It's
that is really cool.
Yeah. Which I think this is an area that I think that Sony was kind of lacking in in this field. So
I think a lot of companies are still lacking in, and they're finally just getting into it.
Yeah. Now I think Nintendo is the only one that's left, because I know Microsoft had theirs that was was pretty revolutionary.
Whoa.
What?
Nintendo does not need it, sir. The Switch is already a perfect console, sir. It doesn't need it.
Yeah, okay. Let me know when
your
sticks,
that with your hands tied behind your back.
When your stick starts to drift in fucking 2 days. Let me come talk to me then.
It already is, honestly. Like it already is.
But this thing is really cool. Like I almost,
it looks fun to use.
It looks pretty dope. Like I like the fact that you can swap things out. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, no, it's really good. And then I think they're saying that the price point on this is actually not bad at all. Like it's
$90.
Yeah, $90, which is really
that's about almost the same as their regular controllers. Maybe
sure.
I mean,
don't
it's
know, I
better
think
than the
that's about the same.
250 that they're charging for the DualShock Pro.
Oh my god.
That thing is fucking ridiculous, bro. We're just watching. This is a video is playing right now of kind of what you can do and how you can change it. But no, it's I don't know. It's really cool. Like this is what I'll say about Sony when they do something like
Sony's hardware stuff, like their hardware interventions are really good.
Yeah,
that's why I still think that this controller is the best gaming controller on the market, just because not only the haptics but the ergonomics of it are just like.
Yeah.
I wish companies would use the haptic feedback a lot more. Like I think it's a really underutilized thing with that. And also too, like I'm really happy that I think, did we talk about this last week? But the PlayStation VR, like the new one, is coming to. Isn't there, like, it's coming to PC?
We mentioned
right?
it. Yeah, it's coming to that.
Coming
It's
to PC?
possibly coming to PC or whatever.
Hey, that joystick's bigger than yours, Enigma.
No, bro. No, bro. It's not about the size. It's about how you use it, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's that, and then I think what do we else we got? We've got cult classic Tomba. Don't know what that game is.
Tomba.
What is
Tomba? Tomba 1 is coming back. They're porting it to it's a Sony PlayStation franchise. It was on the PS1. They're porting it to modern PlayStation consoles, PC, and Switch.
I vaguely remember seeing this.
So it's coming out to the most amazing.
It's coming out to the best console ever.
I swear to God, if you don't shut the fuck up,
you're the one that brought it up, bro.
I was expecting you to take it once and then be done with it, not to fucking just keep going.
We go the entire fucking way, man.
Oh my God.
Kind of a cool trend to see, though, that these old games are still getting ported.
It's really neat. It's really neat. And I think this one was actually, is it just a port or is it an actual like remaster?
It just says re-release.
It's just a real release.
So.
Regardless, still really cool. I hope the second one comes out, because the second one was probably like in my top 5 PlayStation 1s of all games of all time. It's a really good franchise.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a little pink-haired wild boy that's trying to find his girlfriend.
I think I remember, like, I had a PlayStation when I was younger. I think
you like throw a boomerang, you hit pigs, and you can jump on them, and then you toss them.
So sounds like TY. Remember TY, the Tasmanian Tiger? Dude, that game was fun.
It's kind of similar, but on a 2D scape instead of the 3D scape.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
So are we in the era now where we're not going to do remakes anymore? We're just going to release them.
We're just going to re-release.
Them.
I'm fine with that, man. Honestly,
especially if they put them out on disc. Like if this is if they have a physical release of some type, which I don't figure this classic will be.
I can't imagine that, unfortunately, but
yeah. I don't think that
I love my physical media, man.
It would be such an overkill these days. Like, yeah, back in the day, that entire disc was used. Right now, with that kind of a game, it would be like 0.00001% of the storage.
You're not wrong, though.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this small segment of the show, make sure to stop by every Thursday when we do this at 10:30 p.m. Eastern live on YouTube and Twitch. Or you can catch us on anchor.fm/prepatch podcast or any of your podcast apps. Thank you.